What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Commander Cycle figure review. Today is the Star Wars Black Series First Edition Sith Stormtrooper or First Order Stormtrooper, and yeah. So we'll get straight on into it. Look at his packaging, accessories, and articulation and detail. So of course, for the packaging, you can't see the Sith Trooper right here. It does say First Edition right there. The accessories are hidden behind this sort of wall here, or yeah, the Star Wars the Black Series right here. Sith Trooper with the cool mural art there. Nothing on the top. Sith Trooper written in red, and on the side what it says Sith True. On this side, number 92. This is the old red box stuff. Black Series 92 there. Bigger picture of the mural, and then his bio on the back if you want to pause and read that. So yeah, pretty good. I like this packaging. The white gives it a nice touch. So to unbox this figure here, just gotta peel this off, and boom. Now we just I just take out the accessories first with his two blasters or rifles or whatever. I think one of them's like a shotgun, maybe, I don't know. Only kind of know what they did from the Battlefront games. And then of course for the figure here, I always pop the legs out first, and then the arms, and just peel them out here. And yeah, then we'll set him right here, and then take a look at his accessories. So for the Sith Stormtrooper, he comes with two sort of blasters. The sort of E11 looking one that has this nice sculpt to it. Has sort of this Swiss cheese with all these holes in the front and the nice red paint and silver paint all over the blaster. There is storage here. You can just plug it into its thigh right there, and yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I like having it just sitting there. It makes the Stormtrooper look like he has like a bunch of armor and like utilities able to be used. So yeah, and then for the second one, he has this sort of shotgun looking one that has this silver and red paint to it. It is a bit bent from the packaging, but I think this one is kind of my favorite of the two because it just looks cooler. It also does have some storage too, and you can plug that into his leg, but it does bend a tiny bit because of its sculpt. But either way, I don't know, I thought it'd be cooler to have one on the back too, but either way, this is pretty cool weapons. For the detail on the Stormtrooper here, there's some black paint on the side and the shoulder here. He does have this sort of flashlight on the left on the shoulder pad. The line sculpted details feels really good, it looks really good. The black painted on the back of the armor too, the sort of nice angles to it also looks really great. The armor on the gauntlets and near like the chest is really cool too, and down at the legs here looks pretty good. And yeah, though this is an older figure, his articulation will be a bit weird. The sculpt for the undersuit, sort of that like line feels really good too. And for the articulation here, the Sith Trooper cannot look back that far at all. Probably about that far and that far forward. There's a tiny bit of tilt, swivels all the way around. Shoulder pad, if you lift it up, can get about that far. There is a sort of butterfly joint here, which I think is pretty cool. Swivels all the way around. Single jointed elbow can get you a tiny bit past 90. Swivels side to side. If we put it back down, the wrist for the trigger finger can go up and down and swivels all the way around. On the other hand, side to side here on the sort of gripped hand, and can also swivel all the way around. For the chest area here, you can go that far back, that far forward. He can hula hoop pretty nicely. The leg can stick out that far forward, and about that far back. For the double knee, there's also thigh swivel here. The double knee on this figure can get you almost all the way back, kind of just stops there. And the ankle pivot here can go that far down, that far up, and can swivel side to side. So for scaling, this is the only other sequel figure I have, which is Kylo Ren on the left with the Mandalorian cape and just a regular Imperial Stormtrooper. So yeah, I think this figure is really cool. I love the design of the red Sith Trooper. I mean, in Rise of Skywalker, I barely even remember seeing them, but they're still pretty cool to me. I love playing them in Battlefront 2, so yeah, they look pretty good. I picked this up at a local comic store the other day, or a couple days ago, and yeah, overall the articulation isn't the greatest. I think the detail's pretty good, and the weapons and everything, and definitely I think I'm picking up the SDCC one that comes with all the other weapons.